Hi guys and welcome to the Groove Grid. Today I want to try out a new series that I'm thinking of starting to make. It's basically, the idea is I want to help you to come up with new chord progressions that you can use in your beats and your tracks. Welcome to the first episode of the progression series. I'm going to figure out the chord progression to a song, and then I'm going to go over that song in the hopes that you can take some ideas and some inspiration from these chord progressions that they've used that you can use in your own beats and your own tracks that you're producing. So if you like this as an idea for a series, then please let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know if there's any tracks or any songs that you want to see covered in this series. In this first episode, I'm going to be looking at the song 93 Till Infinity by Souls of Mischief. This track comes off the Souls of Mischief's debut album, which is also called 93 Till Infinity, and it was released in 1993. The music is sampled from the song Heather by Billy Cobham. The Billy Cobham recording that the sample's taken from is in the key of A minor, but the Souls of Mischief have sped up the track and they've changed the pitch of it. So the key of the song is actually, it's kind of in between C minor and C sharp minor. The song sounds to me like it's a 6-4-5-2 progression. Now we're in the key of C minor, or at least near enough the key of C minor. C minor is the relative minor of the key of E flat major. So you can see it as we're using the notes of E flat major, but we're resolving everything to C minor tonality. So the sixth chord is C minor. That's the key center, the tonal center that we base everything around. Then we go to the 4 chord, which is A flat major. Then to the 5 chord, B flat major. And then to the 2 chord, which is F minor. Now, I personally think that it sounds nice if we turn some of those chords into 7th chords, like 4-note chords, 7th chords we call them. So the C minor I've turned into C minor 7. The A flat major I've turned into A flat major 7. I've turned the B just into normal B major, same as it was. And then the last chord, F minor, I've turned into F minor 7. I just think that sounds really nice. Now, there's no predominant guitar in the track, obviously, but it's really just, guitar is my instrument, it's my first instrument, so for me this is how I figured the song out, and I think it's the best way for me to demonstrate what the chords are doing. I think this is a stunning chord progression, and I think it's quite an atmospheric chord progression, which is one of the reasons why I think I like it so much. So now I'm just going to briefly mention the chord functions of the chords throughout the progression. If you don't know much about music theory, don't worry about chord functions too much. It's just an analysis tool so we can see how the chords are relating to each other. So first of all, the C minor, the 6th chord, this is what we call a tonic function. And a tonic function basically just means it's the most stable sound. It's your home base, I suppose you could call it. So you could treat this chord as being like home. Everything's going from it and everything's coming back to it. So this is your home base, your foundation of the progression. Now we move from this tonic chord into the 4 chords. So the 1 chord goes to the 6th chord goes to the 4 chord. The 4 chord is that A flat major 7. Now 4 chord, we call that function a subdominant. And a subdominant, the best way I could describe this is it's like it's moving. It's a little less stable and it's like it's moving somewhere else. So we could see this as we're at home and we've started going on a journey. We're going somewhere else. Now the next chord, the B flat major, is the 5 chord within the key. This chord function is called the dominant function. The dominant function chords are the least stable sounding, the least at home sounding chords. And they usually feel like they want to pull you back to going to a stable home sounding chord. This song doesn't go to a tonic chord after that, which is really cool. I like that. It's a simple little thing, and it's not really rare. It's a nice touch. You don't go from there back to there. You go from there down to here, and it's just a lovely sound. I really dig it. It's a really cool sound. So essentially, we're going C minor, or C minor 7, A flat major 7, B flat major to F minor 7. Now that you know the chords, I'm going to show you my computer screen in a moment. I'm going to use these chords to make up my own chord progression. This is a brand new channel that I've set up, and I would like to know if what I'm doing is providing some value to you at all. So if you could subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and again, let me know if there's any artists that you'd like to see covered in this series. Just let me know in the comment section below. Now I'm going to take that chord progression, I'm going to take ideas from the progression and make my own progression. So I've already done it. Now I'm going to go through what I've done and my thought process behind it. So when I do these kind of things and when I analyze chord progressions, what you want to think of is, what do you like about it? What is it you like about it? So then you can utilize those things you like. So I've decided, just for the sake of it being easier on this demonstration, I've kept it in the same key, which I could have changed key, because I could have easily changed key, and I could change the tempo, but I've actually kept them both the same, just so it's easier to see how I've done it. So first of all, I really like the sound of it being like a minor sounding progression. So it's starting on that 6th chord. I want it to do the same thing. I like that sound. So it starts on C minor 7, the exact same thing as it did before. The other thing I really like about its progression is I really like that first chord change where it goes to the A flat major 7, the 4 chord. But if I'd have just gone C minor 7, then A flat major 7, it has sounded just like the chord progression. It'd be the exact same, and the idea here isn't necessarily to copy, it's to take influence. So what I've done is I've done the C minor 7, I've made it last for 2 bars this time. So rather than just being 1 bar and then straight into A flat major 7, I've done 2 bars of C minor 7 and then gone to the A flat major 7. And that also builds up that little bit of suspense before doing the chord change that I want to hear. So let's have a listen to just those first 3 bars. Now, when I was doing this, I liked the sound of it going to the 5 chord in the same way the Souls of Mischief one did, where it went to the B flat. I like that sound. It feels like it's the right chord to come next, so I've kept it the same. So let's listen to the first 4 bars. Now, in their song, they then go to the F minor chord. Now, I didn't really want to do that, so I decided I would go back to the home base. So if we're thinking in functions, it's kind of gone C minor 7 is home, C minor 7 stay at home for a bit, A flat major 7 we start leaving, and then the B flat major is we've left, we've gone, and then we go C minor 7 is back home again. Instead of doing what my instincts at first told me of A flat major 7, I decided to do the B again. So let's hear how that sounds. Sorry, B flat, by the way, not B. See, it just sounds really nice. It's got a good sound, and again, I use my ears. Remember the rule: if it sounds good, it is good. If it sounds bad, it is bad. And then I wanted to use that sound of the 2 chord, the minor chord, the F minor chord again to end it with. So I've put the F minor chord at the end, and I've put 2 bars of F minor because I wanted this to be an 8-bar loop. Okay, so that's my chord progression that I've put together, using that song as an influence on the progression. So let's have a listen to it all the way through. I've set it as a loop. I've added a drum beat. Let's see how that sounds. Just a simple thing. And I've added a simple little bass line I can throw on top. So that's the chord progression that I've cobbled together that's been influenced by the song 93 to Infinity. There's a lot of room now for a lot more layers to go on there to develop the beat. But this is a good foundation. Just having the chord progression alone is a good foundation to start making the beat from. Now I'm sure that you guys can put something together a lot better than I've just put together. So if you do decide to do this, take this 93 to Infinity and make your own track, influenced by that chord progression, then I'd love to hear your music. So please leave some links in the comment section below. And thanks very much for watching this Groove Grid video. I've been Dave and I'll see you next time.